This is a trimming and installation tutorial for universal tablet screen protectors from Green Onion's Supply. Part 1 of 3. Preparing, tracing, and trimming your universal screen protector. The depicted product is our universal glossy anti-fingerprint screen protector for 10.1-inch tablets. We recommend that you watch the techniques first before you try to perform them yourself. Warning: Green Onion's Supply disclaims any liability associated with the use or misuse of these instructions. Also, you should not apply excessive force to your screen at any time. Materials. Let's go over the materials that you'll need during an average installation. You'll need to work in a bright environment, preferably with minimal airborne dust. You'll need the contents of your universal tablet screen protector package: the screen protector, dust isolation sheet, and microfiber cloth. You will also need your device, some clean water or screen cleaning solution, scissors and/or a razor-styled blade with a ruler or other straight edge, a safe cutting surface, a flashlight or lamp, an ultra-fine permanent marker for tracing, a rubber eraser, and cellophane tape, preferably of the wide variety. Step 1. Cleaning and orientation. We recommend starting your installation with a cleaning. Wash and dry your hands first, then bring your device to a bright and clean work environment. Wet one area of the microfiber cloth with clean water or a screen cleaning solution. Then use that dampened portion to clean the screen of all smudges and stains. Then flip to the dry portion of the cloth and use it to dry the screen. Check for any remaining debris or smudges with a lamp or flashlight, and clean again if you find anything. Now we'll explain the protector's construction. It has two protective films on it, a yellow film masking layer and a backing layer which is clear with grid printing. You can use your finger's pads to gently separate a corner of the protector from its films, and get to know which side is the top and which is the bottom. The yellow masking film covers the top of the protector, while the grid-printed backing film covers the bottom of the protector, which has the sticky glue that will attach the protector to the screen. If your screen is asymmetrical, you must trace on the yellow masking side in order for the shape to fit properly and not be upside down or backwards. Step 2. Tracing. We recommend that you use an ultrafine permanent marker when tracing on your protector. Some other pens and markers may work as well, but make sure that they're very fine pointed to allow for more accurate tracing. Note that the screen protector is designed for flat continuous surfaces, so in most cases, you should trace the protector to be a little bit smaller than the glass area of the screen. Our normal technique for tracing is to find the groove or crease between the tablet's glass screen and its metal or plastic frame. You can find this with your fingertip or fingernail. Once you place the film over your screen, you can press your marker into the gap and it will create an outline exactly big enough to fit the glass area of the screen. Remember that you must trace on the yellow masking layer. If you happen to make mistakes when tracing, simply use a rubber pencil eraser to remove it. We recommend that you align two edges of the protector with two edges of the tablet screen. This will reduce the amount of tracing and trimming you have to perform. You may also want to tape down these two sides so that the protector does not shift out of place during trimming. Remember that you must align the edge of the protector with the glass edge of the screen, not the edge of the tablet itself. Once you're all set up, trace all the corners and the other two major edges of the protector with the groove technique that we just showed you. You can then take off the tape and remove the protector from the screen. If you have a difficult time tracing the screen's major width and height dimensions, another option is to measure the glass area of the screen with a ruler or tape measure. Then, subtract half a millimeter from each dimension and measure out and trace a rectangle exactly that size onto your protector. Then, all you'll have to trace are the corners and the webcam or buttons. Once you have the general outline on your screen protector, try to compare it to the screen and make sure that it looks correct in all dimensions. You may want to use a ruler or tape measure to make sure that the protector will fit easily onto the glass area of the screen. Step 3. Trimming. Now that you have your outline, we'll need to cut it out. We recommend that you start with the longer sides first, before worrying about the corners or cutouts for the webcam or any face buttons. We'll show two methods for trimming, First, you can use a razor-style blade with a ruler on a safe cutting surface. Don't cut all the way through in a single stroke. A few lighter cuts will make the trimmed edge stick better. The second method is using a sharp pair of scissors to trim the screen protector. If you're using right-handed scissors and the yellow masking layer is facing up, we recommend that you trim clockwise around your traced shape. If the backing side is facing up, trim counterclockwise around the shape. Reverse these directions if you're using left-handed scissors. A third cutting option is to use a rotary paper cutter. Once you've traced the main sides, check to make sure that they fit over the glass portion of your screen. Trim them again if they're too large. Now, you can trace the corners of the protector if they're misaligned, and trim them off as well. We recommend using scissors. With the major outline completed, check the protector against the screen again and make any final adjustments that are needed. Let's deal with cutouts for the camera and buttons. Start by making sure the masking side is facing upwards, then mark where the front-facing cameras and buttons are located on the screen. The easiest method is to trace and cut out a rounded slot using scissors, as you see here. Other methods include using a hole puncher, particularly for webcams, or slicing out a hole using a razor and a cutting surface. Now that everything has been trimmed, perform a final check, focusing on corners and cutout alignment. Next, part 2 of 3, installing your universal screen protector.